Hi everyone, it's Katie, and today I'm going to be showing you a fit and fun style workout that you can do at home. The only two things that you'll need are a hand towel and a sturdy chair. So I grabbed one of my dining room chairs because it's nice and solid and I know it's not going to tip back or wobble to the side or anything like that. To get going, we're going to start with a nice and easy warm-up, so you can go ahead and take a seat. Now this workout does not have music associated with it, but if you would like, go ahead and put some music on in the background and have it go a little bit faster. So let's start by sitting up nice and tall, belly button to spine. Roll those shoulders back a few times to really open up that chest and draw the shoulder blades down the back. Now go ahead and take your hands to your sides, and we're going to go right into some heel digs. So go ahead and take one heel forward at a time. Those of you who are already ready to advance from the chair, you can stand up and do this. Our first round, I'm going to be seated, and then the second round, I'll be standing to show you that option as well. So keeping that core brace, lift the chest, and really flex that toe up to the ceiling. Got it. Keep going. Let's do 4 more here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's keep the rhythm going, but now we're going to point the toe down and then take it a little bit in front of you. I want you to think about pushing through the front of that ankle and feel that stretch go all the way down the front of your foot. A few more. Again, sitting up nice and tall. Some nice even breathing here. And let's do a couple more for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right from here, we're going to sit up tall, belly button to spine, drive that knee up to the ceiling. So avoid taking the knees so high that you feel your upper body start to crunch in. For this move, we want a tall posture, and then the leg comes up to the chest, or whatever height you're at today. This is great for warming up the hips. Okay, a couple more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go back to those heel digs, but we're going to take it wide. So out to the side, still flexing that toe up high to the ceiling, but I want you to get a nice stretch on the inner thigh. And so to do that, you're going to push the foot out. Push the foot out. Really getting these legs warmed up top to bottom. Good. All right. From here, let's go ahead and open that chest up and then give yourself a nice big squeeze. Open the chest up, other arm crosses on top, big squeeze. Open and close, open and close. A couple more, open, close, last one. All right, now go ahead and take those arms up to your height and pull the shoulder blades down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, pull it on down. So this whole time I'm thinking about a tall, proud, superhero chest. A couple more. Good, last one. Now pull the elbows in and then push the elbows out. So instead of focusing on those hands, I want you to focus on the elbows, squeezing in and pushing back. And this is really going to open up the chest and the upper back, and just warm us up a bit more in the upper body. 2 and 1. Stand up. Going into a small squat, so your legs are wider than your hips, and all I want you to do is think about your hips going back, hovering the chair, and coming right back up. I'm going to show you this one from the side here. So from the side, my hips hover and come right back up. So it's just a little bend, as if you were sitting back into a chair. And today we have a chair, so you have an actual visualization of how low your hips can go. If this is feeling good for you, hips are good, knees are good, I want you to take it a little bit lower and see if you can get those glutes to tap the seat. As you stand up, push through the heels. A couple more. And last one. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and repeat our warm-up, but this time I'm going to do it standing. If you are more comfortable seated, you can take a seat at this time. Right from here, let's get into our heel digs, pushing it out. And for this round, I'm going to add a little bit of arms with it, driving those arms down. So now we're combining upper body and lower body moves for a more effective workout. 4, 3, 2, right from here, toe taps, bicep curl. So the toes are tapping out in front, pushing through the front of the foot, and I've just added a small bicep curl. At any point, if you don't want to do the arms, take the arms out. Just do the legs, or vice versa. 8 more. 4, 3, 2, wide toe tap, taking it out, out, and then let's add some arms. Again, arms are optional. That heel is reaching out to the corner, so think about the corners of the room, and that heel pushes out. Slight bend in the standing leg. 8 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee raises. Pull that belly button up. Or pull the belly button to the spine. Drive the knee up. There we go. Oh man, it's just like I'm teaching a regular class. A couple little mix-ups here. A few more. And then we're going to add some arm movement with it. So with the arms, pulling it down. So we're getting a little bit more of a side crunch here. Keep going. So if you were seated, you're right here. You're doing the same motion, you're just sitting down. 8, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, now let's move on. Go ahead and grab your small towel. I just grabbed a hand towel from the bathroom that size. And what we're going to do is go ahead and fold it in half. Or, here, I'll show you guys. So you're going to go ahead and fold it in half. Fold it in half again. And then you're going to roll it up. All right. So we're going to pretend that this is one of those small green balls or small gray balls that we use during class. And we're going to start with some chest activation and then use it for core and lower body as well. So go ahead and pull those elbows in, chest up, squeeze in on your towel, and then release. Now, there's no need to be standing for this move unless you want to be. You can be seated the whole time. So you're squeezing in and then release. Squeezing in and then release. So we're activating quite a bit of upper body muscles here. And just take a moment to pay attention to where you're feeling it before I tell you what muscles should be activated. I want you to really tune into your body, set your focus in, and think about where you're feeling this. I'm feeling it in my chest. I'm feeling it down my sides, a little bit in the back there. A couple more. Last one. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Now hold a slight squeeze, and we're going to extend the towel out and pull the towel in. So now we've got that slight squeeze, which is causing an isometric hold, but now we're moving with it so the arms are getting a bit more out of it. And your arms should start to fatigue a little bit here, start to really get warmed up. And last one. Okay, so now you're going to go ahead and take that towel, place it in between your elbow, or right above your elbow, and your side. And you're going to make a 90-degree angle with the arm. Roll the shoulder down, and I want you to squeeze in on the towel. Squeeze in on the towel. Almost there. You've got 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. And you all know I'm predictable, so guess what? Other side. Otherwise, you'll walk out of here lopsided. My regulars, you know, I say that all the time, and we can't have a lopsided workout. So, 90-degree angle, elbow just above the elbow, and I want you to think about that elbow squeezing in, elbow squeezing in. The whole time right into that side. Almost there. And 2 more. Okay. Take that towel, place it in between the knees. And right above the knee, actually. You can do this move standing or seated. And I want you to think about squeezing your inner thighs. So you're squeezing that towel. This move, as always, can be done seated. Squeeze in. And we're going to do 2 more. And last one. All right, last move with the towel. You get to unroll it, dry some sweat off. Just kidding. But if you need to, that's what it's there for. Grab the towel so it's right in front of those arms. And I want you to pull apart slightly. Now, to your shoulder flexibility, we're going to take an inhale, lift the towel up. And exhale, pull the towel down. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, pull it down. Inhale, lift it up. And as you float through this movement, I want everyone to picture their shoulder blades. The shoulder blades raise up and then pull the shoulder blades down. And that dictates the movement instead of the hands. Oh, yeah, there it is. Now we've got more the back of the arm activated. We've got more of our upper back activated, our mid back. And hold it here. All right, you can go ahead and set the towel down. You don't need it anymore. And we are going to get into a few standing moves. So if you are uncomfortable standing, I'm going to go ahead and have you fast forward to the end portion where we're back on the chair. Otherwise, we're going to be using the chair to brace us. We're going to start with some squats, a little bit of lunge work, and then get into some balancing adductor movements as well. So let's keep it simple to start, and we're going to go back to our lunges. So those legs are wider than your hips, toes slightly turned out, and the hips go back. Now you have your chair here. Those of you who take my Thursday Fit and Fun class, we don't have the chair, yet you always hear me say, squat back as if you're hovering a chair. So we are actually hovering that chair today. And those of you who are ready to take it to the next level, you're going to take that seat down and come right back up. So your bottom actually taps the chair and raises up. Really pushing through the heels. And let's get a little bit more heat going in the legs. So I want you to squeeze your quads and then squeeze your glutes at the top. So quads, glutes, quads, glutes. And I'm just going to fire up those muscles a bit more. Here we go, almost there. 2 more. And last one. Now for these next moves, I'm going to show a chair option if you were to need it for some balance and stability, but it's not necessary. So you're going to go ahead and turn your chair to the side. Make sure you guys can still see me. All right, we're going to start with a calf raise. So you're going to lift up high on those toes and lower. Keeping the rest of your body nice and tall as if there's a string on the top of your head pulling you up for that beautiful posture. Couple more. And last one. Now, gentle bend in the knees. We're going to go ahead and take that left leg out to the side and then squeeze it in. You're going to keep your foot flexed and keep it low. We're not trying out for the Rockettes today, so I want to keep it nice and low and controlled. Pushing away, squeezing in. So the whole time the leg is activated and isn't swinging through the motion. One more. From here, you're going to take that foot in front, and we're going to cross it in front for some soccer kicks. Now we're really activating the inner thigh. Hold it here. We're going into a wide knee raise, so I'm going to bring my arm up to a 90-degree angle, lift the knee up, little bit of a crunch, and take it down. Now, if your shoulder flexibility allows it, you can go ahead and take that arm all the way up or to your comfort level and squeeze it on in. Two more. Last one. All right, this next one's going to set us up for lunges, but also dig into that hamstring. So just want to make sure you guys can see me. I'm going to brace the chair with both hands. This is optional. You don't need to use the chair at all. And that left leg, so the leg that we just worked, is going to extend back. My posture remains tall. My hips are squared to the chair. And I'm going to go ahead into a hamstring crawl. Right leg is softly bent. Two more. And last one. Now, this left leg is going to stay back, but I want you to extend it back just a little bit farther. And think about the back knee dropping to the floor. So instead of thinking about that front leg doing all the work, we're focusing on that back leg. That's the leg that's driving the movement. Still pushing up through that heel just like we did for squats. And the chair is optional. You have one more. All right. Again, I'm really predictable, so let's do all that on the other side. Let's see if I can remember it. Can you? Take it over to the other side. All right. Chair is optional. We're going to go ahead and start with our abductors, taking it out and in. Foot is flexed and pushing out and then pulling in. One more. All right, take that leg in front and we're crossing it in front for soccer kicks. Still keeping that foot flexed. Moving on, going right into that wide knee raise. Let's start with a 90-degree elbow and crunching it up. If your shoulder's feeling good, you can take that arm up high. That's going to lengthen those side muscles a bit more. Two more. Last one. All right. Again, we're going to go ahead and face the chair where we are going into the hamstring curl. So take that leg back, square the hips, keep a tall posture, and then lift and lower. Two more. Last one. And now go ahead and reposition yourself. So take that right leg back nice and long. You've got the chair if you need it. And we're going to drop the back knee down towards the floor, So with this, you might notice that you get a bit more of a stretch in that hip flexor than you did prior with lunges. Because a lot of times we focus on that front leg, so that'll throw off the movement a bit. And now, guys, you're not here with me. I lost count, so I'm just going to say two more. But if you're keeping track at home, you do the right amount and relax. All right. So from here, we're going to go back to a seated position where we're going to end with some core and stretching. So I'm going to get my chair set up again. I'm going to go ahead and take a seat. So my regulars, those of you who I see almost every Thursday, you guys know I have two boys, and this is actually Jamie's nursery, his old nursery. So these are his mountains in the background, and then it used to be like woodland themed, but it's our playroom now. So I took some of that stuff, took it to the cabin, and it's our playroom and workout room now. So if you guys could only see like the toys that are surrounding me, but that wouldn't look too good. Sit up nice and tall. And what we're going to do here, actually I'm going to show you this one from the side, is we're going to do some pelvic tilts. So you're going to pull that tailbone in, chest comes forward, and then sit up nice and tall. So a good way to think of this is when your core is driving all of the movement, because that's going to strengthen our abdominal muscles. But I want you to think, bad posture. Oh, your mother told you to sit up, nice and tall posture. But instead of just slouching into it, you're really controlling it with those abdominals. And one more. Okie dokes. From here, I want you to scooch forward so you're on the edge of your seat. And your hands can be at your sides. Otherwise, go ahead and crisscross them across the chest. And we're going to go ahead and recline back just slightly and then take it forward. Recline back slightly and take it forward. So here, show you from the side. I'm trying to keep my head in line with my neck and spine, so I'm not tucking my chin in. I'm not lifting my head back. And the movement is small. It's small. 2 more. And I'm going to stay here from the side so you guys can see my next one. But you're going to go ahead and take those arms out long, and you're going to reach forward and then pull back. Reach forward and pull back. So we're doing the same move that we just did, but we're just reversing it and taking it forward instead. A couple more. And now we're going to get into my favorite part, the stretching and mindful part of our workout. So go ahead and sit comfortably. If you want, you may scoot back. You can even scoot all the way back so that you're supported, but if you're a shorty like me, our feet don't touch the ground. So you do want to make sure your feet are flat on the ground. If you need some more back support, go ahead and grab a pillow. That will give you that lumbar support that might be needed. We won't be here long though. All right, so go ahead and let's start just like we did at the beginning of our workout and roll the shoulders back. And then go ahead and roll them forward, 4 of them. Starting to tune in with the breath, tune into the muscles, and relax. Take those arms down to your sides. You're going to raise them up to your comfort level. And then exhale, push them down to your sides. Again, inhale, lift it up. And exhale, take it down. All right, now we're going to take it up. Hold it at the top, reach it forward, just like we did for that core move, but this time at the bottom, let the head fall, round out that spine, and slowly roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. Inhale, press the arms up. Exhale, reach it forward. Tuck the chin into your chest, and slowly roll it up. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, reach it forward. Tuck the chin in, roll it on up. Let's have this be our last one. So that means make it the best. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, take it forward and roll it on up. Good. Okay, let's get back into these arm movements. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, squeeze it in like you're giving yourself a nice big hug. Hold it here as you breathe into your upper back. Feel those shoulder blades spread apart. Inhale, open the arms. Exhale, go ahead and cross it. Other arm in front. Hold it here. Okay, and from here, let's get into some lower body stretches. Flex one toe, heel on the ground. Tip the hips forward, tip the chest forward, hips go back. And hold, feel the stretch in the back of the leg. Hold it, nice even breathing. Inhale, lift that chest up, and we're going to switch sides. So flex the toe, place it on the ground. Chest reaches forward as your hips reach backwards. And that's where the stretch comes from, guys. The chest goes forward and the hips go backwards. So instead of thinking chest to knee, I want you to think chest forward. And take it on up. Now, those of you who are comfortable standing, please stand with me. And we're going to get into a hip flexor stretch. So you can grab your chair if needed. For time's sake, I'm going to leave mine where it is. And extend the leg back and then push those hips forward. So notice a slight bend and then push through that hip flexor here. Hold it, opening up through the front of the body. Inhale. Exhale, go ahead and switch sides. Bend the knee. Push the other hip forward. Again, that hip flexor stretch, digging into it. Nice deep breath in. And exhale. Our last stretch of the day is going to be a chest opener. So inhale, open that chest up. Exhale, arms go behind. You can choose to interlace. Hands can go here. Hold them, whatever you're comfortable with. And open that chest up by pulling the shoulders down. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, go ahead and close your eyes. And just take a moment and think about 3 things that you are grateful for today. Inhale, take those arms up to your height. Exhale, pull them down to your sides. And with that, guys, you had a compressed, modified, fit and fun class that you can do at home. All that you needed was a chair and a towel. I hope you guys have a great day. Be safe, stay healthy, and I look forward to seeing you all soon.